All right, so a little addendum to my door locks for the MGB. So we got new door locks in. I don't know if you can see. Let me get a solid background here. The little flange that holds it on, when it's in, see how it's almost touching the rubber right there? There's absolutely no way that you can just put this in and it will compress, and then when you get it in place it'll expand, because when it compresses it's going to be touching that rubber, and there's no way that you can fit the thickness of the door panel in between that and the rubber when it's in place. So what I've done on this one is I've taken off the little flange. You see it's just a piece of spring steel. I'm going to put it in place, and then I'm going to attempt to reinstall it by clipping it over the shaft and shoving it down into place, sliding it into place, and then hopefully that will have enough spring that the gap between the tip and the rubber, see, will have enough room for the sheet of metal that's between it where the door panel is. All right, so one quick little thing. You see on the outside here there's a band of spring steel. That is so when the lock is engaged, it has like a little spring action. Well, what you can notice on here is that when it's in this position, the lobe makes that spring steel bigger. See that little lobe? I don't know if you can see that little lobe. That little lobe right there that moves. And when you put it in that position, the spring gets smaller. The reason why I'm recording this is if you try to put it into the door in this position, it's too thick. You can't get it through the hole. So just be aware it has to be in that position in order to even get it through the hole. So there you can see the flange clearly engaged behind the sheet metal. And if you're looking from the top down, you can see both sides of that little spring are in the right positions in that little groove. So that is now nice and snug, and it's not going anywhere. There's absolutely no way that you can just shove that in there and expect those flanges to pop out. You definitely have to put it in without the flange and then just finagle it through. It's not easy, but since you know where it goes and how it engages, it helps a little bit.